Trick. I play drums, Little War Twins.
I'm Gaetana, and I'm the singer and guitarist in Little War Twins. Doing some solo performing for about 2 years, and then you used to front an industrial funk band that was awesome called Inner Combustion, and then we found each other, and Patrick went down to New York and saw this killer band, Fifth Nation, and they super inspired him, and he came up here, and we started talking about maybe starting a band together, and we were like, ooh, and then we met some other musicians that are good friends of ours, Trevor Sonnen, Kimberly Holt, Moses Eder, Mark Perret, and also Kelsey Brown is also sang with us. And so we've just had this kind of like figuring out what Little War Twins is, and then after we figured it out, it just kind of
came back down to the two of us.
Yeah. So I, for my entire life, basically have loved theology and mysticism and magic and just the sacred essence of life. And so for me, I was also really drawn to the earth and to just kind of more traditional ways. I don't know, like more, I guess, pagan stuff. I don't affiliate with any type of spirituality specifically, but my point is I feel that music and vibrations are incredibly sacred in the world, whether it's the noise around us, and if you're creating music, that's important. So when we were riding on a bus back from New York City, I was reading a book called Grandmothers of the Light, which is this incredible book, and it's called a source, it's a source book for medicine women. And I was just so inspired because it's this beautiful book where the women are like, and the goddesses are very human, and their supernatural qualities are not pretty, like it's not like Venus in her beautiful, ness. It's like the woman is shedding corn from her naked body and her sons behead her because they don't understand. These stories that have meat and reality and then supernatural and mysticism, and it's very earthy and real to me. And we stumbled upon the Little War Twins, also known as the Monster Slayer Twins. There's also...
Something about it just clicked, though. You just saw it and you were reading the story, and something about it for some reason really resonated with us. And
they're the children of thunder and lightning.
They are.
And they're also mischievous. Just how... Because I feel that music can be very, very powerful for people, because the Little War Twins are these mischievous beings, they're supernatural beings that go along creating these situations that teach people to flourish for themselves. And I think art in general, but also music, has the ability to do kind of the same thing, whether it's a mirror effect or just the way something affects an individual.
And occasionally, when we perform live, parts of the songs that will directly, kind of call from that, like in the beginning of the song, Mother Pulls, and she does a call to the earth, which is, something that really common in a lot of the practices. So
yeah, it's a prayer. It's a prayer for the earth. Yeah. I wrote all of our music on an acoustic guitar right now, except for one song, which is new. But yeah, it definitely. Our songs have transformed so much. It's crazy. I mean, they're definitely what I wrote them like to now be performing them the way that we do is an unbelievable experience. Sometimes I realize I just feel really blessed because I just never would have thought that they would have drums and bass and guitar, and it's just really incredible.
I'd say the biggest challenge is probably the fluctuating. The income does seem to
Yeah.
like equal out, but it comes at weird intervals, and it's sort of like the thing when people say the highs are high and the lows are low. There's moments that I just experience that are just higher than high, and then there are moments that are just. I remember a pretty disgusting experience in Seattle, Washington, but we're just there.
Oh, I don't remember.
You can only get
that
showers, by
showers.
living in a van,
showers.
with no shower for
no shower,
weeks
no
on
running
end.
water, sleeping on like flat back. Yeah, sweaty with all your gear. But there's a joy to it too, because you realize kind of how awesome it is to have running water or a stove to make rice on, or totally. If I could say anything to my future people that might be interested in my music, or people that are currently interested and that are my fans, is that you're strong and you have a world of possibilities open to you, and if for some reason you think what my crazy self has done is in any way inspirational, like let it inspire your life in whatever direction you're choosing to go in. Like mine was music, but yours can be anything, and like the things that we feel, these structures that we feel that are so big that hold us back, like they're in here, I think, and you're capable of so much more.
I say that you know what to do inside here. It'll lead you one of two places, either to success or it'll be a huge mistake that will be priceless for you to learn. So make the mistake. That's it. Trick out.
And you should definitely check out Quiet Lunch, because they're awesome.
Yeah.
And if you don't check out Quiet Lunch, I don't even know why you haven't done it right now.
Okay,
do it
so
right now.
one time we were playing this show in Louisiana, or maybe Alabama or something like that, and we were at a county fair, and we could see from the top of a Ferris wheel. We were on the top of this Ferris wheel coming down, and I saw there was this tent. So you go to the tent, and you can throw a ball into this kiddie pool with cups that are all floating around in it, and the little motors spinning it around. And then, so we're like, all these little kids are like trying to get their dad to like
What, Patrick?
put the thing in there.
Tell them what they can win.
What they can win. So like all over the tent is bunny rabbits and iguanas.
Real live ones.
And this woman turns to us and she's like, "Hey, are you ready to take a shot?" I said, "Lady, I can't afford to win." That's for your B-rail.
We are one. We are all. We are Thank you all so much. Have a beautiful night. Get home safe and come talk to us.